months ago, my Uncle Ron died suddenly of a massive heart attack. With few friends and no children of his own, the farm was left to me, the country kid turned big city business tycoon who was looking to get back to his country roots. So, I sold off my business and headed back to the acreage I used to kick around while off of school in the summer. I came with a healthy amount of money and a few toys, though I'm not sure they'll help too much out here. Let's get farming. Stepping off the train here, the first thing I notice is this air. It smells so good. I grew up here, but you often forget, you go off to the city, you do what you want to do, and the air out here is so fresh. All right, where is my car? I had my car shipped out here earlier this week. I was hoping to get out here a day earlier. I didn't. Oh, there it is. Had it shipped out here. I know it's not traditional country driving, but it's oh god, I love that sound. Still just every time. All right, so just check my GPS real quick here and see where we're going. Right, perfect. So yeah, we're cruising down this road. I asked the guy for directions because I don't really remember how to get there. A lot's changed, new buildings and that. I mean, I haven't been here since I was a kid. But, Uncle Ron passed, he's moved on, hopefully to a better place, and somehow I ended up with the farm. So let's just pull in here. Whoever left this blocking the road is fired, I'll tell you that much. No, I'm just kidding. Nobody works here anymore. It's just Uncle Ron, and I think he actually may have had a kid doing summer work, but all right, how do I figure out how to start this up? I know I've driven this before, but again, it's been 20 some odd years. So, all right. Oh, there we go. All right. Jeez, this thing is a wide turner. Yeehaw! Alright, that's out of the way. Now I can pull the Lambo further in. Don't want to leave that out on the road. Either it's going to get stolen or hit. I think my money's on stolen out here. Sticks out like a sore thumb. Alright, pull this up here and guess I'll have a quick look around. I haven't been here in so long. Honestly, the house looks the same. Oh yeah, you still got the flag flying proud out front. Yeah, wraparound porch. Things are looking about the same. That crop over there looks like shit, but his old truck. He maintains this stuff. I'll give him that. He maintains everything. It's pristine. I mean, he didn't have a lot of money. He just had this little farm, but he definitely maintains things. All right. Silos, those are new. I actually never saw those. He sent pictures out to the family group chat. They're pretty cool, I guess. They do what they need to do. This barn it's immaculate. It's been kept up, and honestly, I think these are all the original boards and everything. We go upstairs here. So that ladder over there upstairs, I used to go up there and hide, play. He acted like he didn't know when he'd come out looking for me, but he knew damn well where I was. All right, some sort of trailer there. Yeah, he's got the old Massey still here. I remember that too. Wow, this is just taking me down memory lane. I can't believe he left this farm to me. We got a lot of work to do though. I fully intend to build this up. I have got the old John Deere over here. Everything was it looks like he was getting ready to do some work too. I guess you never really know when your time is up. So basically my plan for the place here is to just turn it into a working farm, but expand it. I've been in the city for long enough. I've done a lot of businesses, built, sold 3 businesses, and I was done with the city life, so this actually came at the perfect time. I know that sounds kind of morbid, but here we are. I'm gonna hopefully rebuild this into what I think it should be. We need a truck before we do anything. All right, so I just got off the phone with the shopkeep, Daryl down at the local machinery shop. He's actually selling his truck. So we're going to run on down and take a look at it, see what we think of it. I guess, oh, yeah, look at that. All right, that's a pretty good looking truck. It's pretty beefy. Just find a place to park over here. Probably don't park like a dick. I'll leave the car here. We're going to test out the truck for a few days, see what we think of it. But, you know, if all goes well, it's going to come home with me, or it's going to stay home with me. Walk over here and take a closer look. That looks pristine. I'm not going to lie. Like, that's a good looking truck. That'll do everything we need it to do and then some. I'm not really sure why he's trading it off. I guess he does this every year. He was telling me on the phone, but that is a good looking truck. All right. So, I'm not hating the paint. Paint's a good color. I think, all right. How can we, there we go. Just adjust these mirrors out a bit. Everything's looking good. All right. What's a platinum? This one is fully loaded. It's got everything we need. That's perfect. Woo. Got some whistle to her. All right. Pull out here and head back to the farm. See how it goes. Woo! Look at that. She goes. All right. This is definitely gonna be a nice addition. It's gonna do everything we need it to do. Whether we're hauling seeds or anything. We're on the path to upgrade the farm, and we need something like this. Wheeler on in here. Probably fit in the yard a little bit better, just to suit the scene a bit better. All right. Even got the auto steps. Look at that. I'm not mad at it. All right. It's enough shopping for the day. Time to get to work. I've worked this before. All right, where is the ignition? There we go. All right. Now if I can just remember how to get all this stuff hooked up, I'm going to start ripping up some of this ground right away. Get to work. Why not? We've got so much work to do. I will be looking into expanding right away. In the coming days here, I'm actually going to be shopping around, talking to some of the neighbors, and seeing if we can't find ourselves a few more fields to just kind of expand, you know. Uncle Ron's always enjoyed the little farm, the 3 fields, but I think profit-wise and what I want to do if I'm transitioning back into a country lifestyle, I need to make it profitable. It needs to be financially viable for me. I have grown accustomed to living a certain way. You've seen my car, one of them, and I just want to continue that lifestyle, but make it country, you know. All right, that field's done. We're gonna head up here and see what's good. I think we're just gonna do the same thing and plow this field over, get it cleaned up, see what we're gonna plant, see where we're gonna go with these fields. I've been talking to a few people in the area. Mainly I joined a local Facebook group for the agriculture scene out here, and I've gotten a lot of tips on what I should grow. Some have said soybeans, some said stick with oats or wheat. So we're going to definitely make that decision. I'm going to run down to the shop and talk to them a little later about that. But we're going to get plowing on these, clear up these overgrowth, this growth. It's dead, really. It's no good. So we can start fresh. Get myself into position here. We got a lot to do in a short summer. So let's see what we can accomplish. So the damnedest thing just happened. I'm out here plowing the field, and this kid pulls up, gets out of the passenger side of his dad's truck. They both come over, flag me down, pull over the tractor. They want to know if he can have a summer job. They heard there's a new owner at this farm. They live in a house just over across town somewhere. Anyway, I'm not really sure where. So we talk a little bit of numbers. I ask him what he's looking for salary. What he said was very reasonable. And here we are. Here he comes plowing. Knows how to work the machinery already. I guess I was wrong earlier when I was saying my uncle never had any hired hands. He's actually helped out here for a couple summers now. So more power to him. Walking through this field, though, I'm seeing we got a rock problem. I think I'm going to run down to the shop. I know they've got rock pickers in stock. We'll grab one of those and come back. Might as well take the Massey down since we're picking up machinery anyway. The truck will do it, but haven't driven this thing. Want to make sure all's good if it's going to start rolling in the field, because we both know that we're going to both be operating the tractors. It's not going to be a one-man deal. As much as I'm funding this, I intend fully to work on it. All right. Myself this badass rock picker. It's going to do the job. Wasn't the biggest one, but I'm not really sure with the fields we have currently that we need the biggest one. Picked this one up, wasn't too expensive, and now we can head on back and clean up the fields. They are a ridiculous mess, and I just can't have it. I want a proper crop. Pull it up here. He seems to be done that field. I don't know where he is, if he took off or if he's found himself something else to do. I guess I didn't really tell him to get on anything else. So I just got off the phone with Daryl down at the shop. He told me somebody's actually been eyeing this combine I've got in the yard here. I think I'm going to sell it. We don't really need it right now, and the way I'm going to be upgrading, we definitely could use a bigger one. So we're heading on down there right now, and I'm trading it into him. I've picked up a few toys for the farm. And there it is. We have this brand new trailer, which I feel could be useful, and we've got the Ford to pull it, and bought this badass Can-Am. I think it'll be fun to rip around in, and I can only imagine that all of the fields won't be nearby. Excuse me for a minute, though. I just noticed got a lot of trucks and vehicles in over here that Daryl was telling me to have a look. Oh, they got a bike. They got a bike. Look at that Jeep. Boy, that'd be fun to play with, but I don't know that we really need it on the farm. Mustang there, that'd be fun too, but let's be honest, my Lambo will absolutely annihilate it. Oh, it's a cool old truck. That might be good for working. Somebody had a Ranger over here. I'm not really sure why. Oh my God, look at those rims. Jeez, what a color scheme. Ha! That's a nice truck right there, I'll tell you. Yeah, that'd do the trick. I like it. Pretty decent, black interior. Seems pretty equipped. This other one, though, this red one right here is a real monster. Wouldn't mind adding that to the yard. Whew. What do you guys think? Think that look good next to the Ford? Speaking of Ford, old square body. She's a beaut. This looks like a project somebody started and didn't actually finish. Yeah, it's nice, though. Definitely not finished. You see, as I'm looking at these, I'm thinking maybe I just need to get a secondary truck anyway. With my hired help, I feel like it'd probably be good just to have two of them on the go. You never know. This one might actually do it. Nice little Ram Cummins. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think the next truck we should add to the farm is? Let's go inside and work out some numbers and see where we're at. All right, so I bought a truck. Can anybody guess which one it was? We picked up this old Ford. It's jacked up. It's got a hell of a tune on it. This thing is ready to have some fun with. I think it's going to be a nice addition to the farm. Just listen to that. Listen to the whistle. Oh, yeah. All right, back it up here. Hook on. Whoa! What do we got? What do we got? It's not normal. Get this on the trailer. We got another thing to load after this before the rain comes, and it's coming quick. You can feel it in the air. Strap it down. We have to hurry. The sun's going down. It's awfully beautiful, but you know what's going to happen in a minute here. Before we get back, I think we're going to get rained on. Not a big deal for the Can-Am, but Lambo's not going to like it. Go, 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 go! Oh, it's coming down. It's coming down. Hopefully it doesn't rain too hard. We got some field work to do, and you know what happens when it gets a little too muddy. We don't want that. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Hurry, 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 hurry. Oh. Almost forgot the straps. I think at this point it's safe to say that this interior is going to be a little damp. Luckily, there's no roof or windows to close, so I think we're safe as far as the smell goes. It smells too much like a wet dog in here. Good morning. A beautiful day out here. A few clouds in the sky, but that's nice. We got a little bit of shade to hide behind. We're heading out today, going around to a few of the neighbors. I know a lot of them are getting up there. They're getting older, just like Uncle Ron, and they might be looking to sell some fields. Just so happens, I'm looking to buy some field. Whoa, oh, got a little slick there. Got a little slick. We're going to need to get a pressure washer, I think. Yeah, they're looking to sell, I think, from what I hear, and I'm definitely looking to buy. Got the first one just up here. I really just want to get expanding this farm. This is going to be a passion project of mine, and I've got the money to do it, so why not go crazy? And they sold. Fantastic. We've got our first 3 fields, actually. We bought these 3 right in front of me from those guys. They were quite eager to sell, so that'll be processed a little later today, I hope. Take full possession. Next on the docket, so these guys actually have the properties right behind mine. Again, the 3 or 4 fields right behind my property, and I really would like to get these ones, but I'll tell you why later. It's done. It's a done deal. They sold. They were actually a little bit of hagglers, but we got it done. That also should be processed a little later. Legal papers will follow, but the money should be transferred. Everything is good. Now that that's dealt with, I do have some business to take care of. Got to run to the store real quick. Got to pick up a weeder I got. Need some fields tended to. Picked it up brand new. Didn't try to deal or anything. Definitely need the fields weeded. It will be our first harvest. I don't expect to get much from it, but we're going to make the most that we can out of this. I mean, we are trying to eventually draw a profit, so why not start putting the seeds now? Pull on in here and park this and hop in the dually. We're gonna head downtown. I've got it on good authority that there's a construction company, and I have some ideas that I want to run past them and see what we can set up. It's gonna definitely be a good time if we can get this working. It's also gonna be a little bit painful to the pocketbook, but well worth it, I think. Head on in here and get this done. All right, another successful trip. We got the property earlier, and now we have a construction company with an idea in mind. They're ready to break ground. We're going to get this moving. I don't care how much money I have to throw at it. So I just got a text that the construction boys are already on site. They're coming to check everything out. They're moving some equipment in, and we're going to have a little chat, discuss what needs to happen. I am waiting for a delivery, and so this is all going to be very time sensitive. Here they are now. Let's take a stop here. He looks like a friendly guy. Hey there. Not much of a talker, I see. All right, well, it's a nice truck you got, though. I wouldn't mind that truck. That thing's got a lift on it for sure. Yoo-hoo. Nope, nothing. He is very old school. Oh, you are a smiley gentleman. Wow. All right. I'm going to head out, let you guys get to work. I have some financials to take care of. These fields are going to get completely dug up, but that's fine. I have my eye on some bigger ones for the actual farming aspect of this farm. More on that later. Okay, I hear that there has been some progress. Oh, wow. Just coming up over that ridge there. There are dirt piles. They've got an excavator there now. I really like what I'm seeing. This is good. Things are moving along. I've also seen a dip to my wallet, but that's okay. This happens. I want things done quickly, and I'm willing to pay for it. Oh, look at that. They got a welding truck out here and everything. I don't know if they broke something, but that's a nice truck. Jacked right up. Smiley's still over there. Hey! No, still not talking to me? All right, you'll take my money, but you will not say hello to me. Friendly dude. I'm not too mad about it. They've come highly recommended, and they seem to be on the ball, so we'll let his lack of communication slide. Great news in this morning. I heard that I'm ready to go in. The electricity was finally turned on. The shops are up. Yes, I said shops, plural. I'm so excited. Here we go. Let's head on over. I'm really excited. I've seen them. I've seen the designs. I saw them when they were bare bones, but I guess they're ready to use. Oh, here they are. Look at that. From field to two shops standing. They've got the fuel tank in. The electricity was turned on this morning. More people on site doing absolutely nothing as usual. Typical construction. Hi there, Smiley. Good to see ya. Yep. All right. You gonna talk to me? Nope. Here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yes. Oh, this is a good shop. I like this. Beautiful. And we got a little area here if we want to conduct any business or throw a party. Who knows? All right. Second shop. Just a big old shop. I love it. I am so happy with both of these. But now the moment of truth. I have sent out for some toys to be brought to me from back home in the city. Let's head on out here. I heard them pulling up, so we're going to store them in there over by the toolboxes and that. Just keep them tucked, nestled safely in this shop. And there they are. It's not all of them, but we've got 3 of my beasts here on the trailer. And we are going to have some fun. They might not fit in this country setting, but boy, are we going to use them. Run around town, whatever. I love my Porsche. This thing is gorgeous, rides nice. Going to have to be careful backing it off of this trailer here, though. Oh, God. Oh, God, that's great. Look at that. Hopefully we didn't do too much damage. Let's back the GT off, see if this thing does any better. Not really. We had a little bit of scrapage there, but listen to the sound of this. I always love the sound of this car. It's a monster. And the Ferrari. This is actually quite a limited piece. We're going to pull this on into the shop where it can stay safe and clean. Lord knows it's not going to stay clean long because I will be taking this for a drive shortly. Miss driving these things. There we go. And there was another one. There it is. I knew I heard that coming. What are they pulling that on, though? What is that? That sounds... Oh, that's a Raptor. They've got it on the back of a Raptor. That's right. Another Ferrari. I have a problem. I do have a problem. Yeah. It might be an addiction, but look at that. Cherry red, beautiful Ferrari. Let's rip this off the trailer. Back it on in here. The last one that'll fit on this side. Doesn't mean I don't have more coming. And that's it. You guys are tucked in for the night, and I am one thrilled farmer. Thank you all. Smiley, silent gentleman. It's been a pleasure. You guys can keep getting to work because there is a lot to do. We have the shops up, and over in this field here, I'm not going to say too much, but you'll see. Good morning. Just back from the big city here. Had to run in to take care of some stuff. On my way back, I got a hold of Daryl, knowing it's harvest season. He hooked me up with a fantastic machine that we're going to definitely need on the farm as we expand. We're going to need it very soon. There it is. Look at that. Sitting there. Somebody else bought a really cool tractor. We might have to buy one of those one day. Without wasting any time, we're heading into the farm. I have got a surprise for you. Gonna check this real quick. We are definitely gonna need to harvest very soon, but for now we're gonna go and see the surprise. They've been working their butts off while I was in the city. I was getting pictures, I was getting updates. They brought in a second crew. The whole landscape has changed. You'll just see over this ridge. It is quite something. Look at that. There's your first view of the updated farm. We've got the giant shop on the right over there. Oh my, wow. They've even got the landscaping coming along. I opted for a shop house here. I've always loved them. They're gorgeous, practical. You know how I like my cars. More of those actually will be arriving shortly. And I wanted a place that I felt at home. Uncle Ron's house was a little dated. I'm gonna leave it standing. It'll still be there. Uncle Ron's legacy will continue. but I needed something for me. Look at this, the stonework on the path over here. They really outdid themselves. I got a picture, and the amount of crews that were over here working is just insane. Hey there, guys. Smiley, in good form as always. Great. You're still not talking to me. All right, that's a bit offensive at this point, but we'll take it. Nothing a good smile can't fix. I still got some equipment here, and that's fine. They still have work to do. We're not finished. They had the landscapers in to do the flowers, all of the yard work. I do like trees. I had them bring in some full-grown trees, some partially mature trees. Really went for it. I love the green. I love the privacy. This is a dream of mine come true. Let's head out inside here. Oh wow, they've even got the finishings up. Look at that. That is going to be a nice spot to just kick back and relax. Kitchen. I don't do much cooking, but I think I'll definitely whip some coffee up in here. The very least I could whip up is some coffee. The backyard. Yeah, they haven't got to the backyard yet. They got a few flowers planted over there, but the backyard, that's going to be something special, but more on that to come. My own entrance to the backyard here, in case I want to get up and just go outside, stretch my feet, maybe take a swim. Or have I said too much? Hey, open. There we go. That green looked better in pictures, I'll be honest. All right, now. The pièce de résistance. Look at this. Wow. Got some lifts in here. My own tire machine. Really wanted to... Hey! Hey, you! What are you doing? Oh, he works at the parts store. He's just filling up some of the hardware. I'm okay with that. I'm good with that. We need parts when we need them. The combine has arrived. I see they dropped that off. That's good. That didn't take them too long. Opted for the blue on all the buildings. Just have it all match. This shop will be good. We got an upcoming farmers show, I guess, an agriculture show coming to town, and I will be spending some money there. We've got harvest number 1 right around the corner here. We're going to be doing it in just a few minutes. We're going to hop up in the combine. But next year, we're going way bigger. Way bigger. Yeah, even got the fence work in most of the way around. Put in that hill for some sound deadening. All right, let's hop up in the combine here and just get to harvest. We got a small harvest this year. Just got the 3 fields. But I think that it's going to set a precedent for what we need to work on and push for next year. Something sort of peaceful about riding around in one of these things. And that wraps it up. Didn't even fill up our cart. Not even a little bit. Put this away, tuck it in. We don't need it again until next year. But it did the job. Did the job with ease. Just going to rearrange some stuff real quick. I also forgot to show you guys. Take a look at this. So I put in this awesome gate feature at the entrance up here. I'm thinking maybe right there we're going to put a farm sign or something. Bring this around, tuck it in the house. Yeah, I could get used to pulling up to this every day. What about you guys? Fun piece of information. We got our first trolls on the channel the last video, so that was fun. We must be doing something right. Leave a comment if you're pro-troll, anti-troll. I don't know. I'm new to all of this. It's exciting. But Ron's Beast still lives. It is immaculate. It impresses me every time I get in this truck. I built the shed over here, actually, specifically to put this vehicle in it. I felt that Uncle Ron's truck needed its own resting place. Here it is. There you go. Rest easy, Uncle Ron. Just pull this up to the house here. Really just everything's coming together, and I couldn't be happier. There we go. All right, that's all done up. Just had to tighten up some bolts on the anchor on the bottom there. What are you guys thinking of the backyard? Getting it coming together. We've got the pool in, the gazebo there. Landscaping's coming along. Put in some shrubs. Hi, Lambo. So we've got a special day today. We are heading out to an agriculture show that's coming to town. Comes every year to Elm Creek. We got a special invite from Smiley and his father. They know the guy that's putting it on, and we get first access to it. So the kiosks are there. They're not quite set up, but I guess most of the equipment is there. We need equipment badly. With winter almost coming, we're going to have to definitely button down and get ready for snow removal, but we need to be prepared for next year. It's a nice Jeep. There's a lot of equipment here, that's for sure. A lot of green over there. Looks like they do have most moved in here. Wow, these are some pricey machines. Look at that. That thing would pull just about anything we want it to. Little guy might be handy. I'm not even really sure what this is. You know what this is? Definitely could use that. That would be handy. Oh, that would up our rock picking game. Yep. Don't want to get stuck in that. Oh, these are something of legend. Wow, I've never seen one in person. This is impressive. Huge. I am pretty confident that I'll be purchasing one of these. I have done a lot of research, and this looks like the way to go for seating. A couple of smaller versions, but we're gonna need bigger, trust me. Yeah, I'm not hating any of these. These would look good in the shops. Woo! I like this one. You might be coming home with me. What is this? Could I plow with this? Ooh, 6x6. I've never seen one of these. That's interesting. Hey, Smiley! Guys, how's it going? Yeah, all right. No, not a damn thing. All right, fantastic. Great machine, though. I hope you guys purchased that. And now we've got the red stuff. Are you more green or red? That is nuts. Technology is crazy. It's come so far. And these are... You see these rocking out in the fields, and you know they're doing some serious farming. They're impressive beasts. I don't know what that is back there. A little bit of hay stuff. I'm not hating the look of these. Slurry tank, Challenger. Any one of these would fit so nicely in the shop. Just so nicely. Oh, Lamborghini. I have a Lamborghini. It's not quite the same thing, but it's probably got similar horsepower, I would imagine. My interior is a little more cushy, but this is pretty dang nice for a tractor. I could get used to this. Plenty of creature comforts in here, yeah. All right, I was told by Smiley and the gang that the owner here, he's selling this Ram. He's got this Ram 3500 he's had for a while, and he just wants to offload it. He upgrades every now and then, so I think I'm going to take it off his hands. I really like it. That gave me a lot to think about. I'm going to head back to the farm now. I got to get some field prep work done. They're announcing early snow this year, and I want to be prepared. Haven't purchased anything yet, but boy, do I have a pile of brochures to go through. Do you guys have any suggestions on if we go red, do we go green, or do we just simply mix and match? Do we really care? Leave a comment. Let me know what you think we should add to the farm. What color should we go? Ferrari not included. Tuck that in here. Just gonna open up the shop. I really like driving this car, so I think it's gonna stay close by with the Lambo. The others are a bunch of collector pieces, and they're fantastic to drive, but this one's got a special place in my heart. Back it in here, and then let's get to work. Oh, bird's just taking off there. They don't want to get under these wheels. It's not a big tractor, but a lot bigger than them. Something satisfying about the way the ground just rips right up, rolls over. Calms me. Heading over to the last field here, get this one wrapped up real quick, and then we'll be done for this. Oh no. Yeah, that is busted. All right, we gotta head to the shop real quick then. We hit a rock, obviously, busted a few of the teeth, and we gotta get this fixed ASAP, finish up, and move on. We were lucky, they had the teeth in stock. We can get back, install those, and get back to work. I don't like to let things linger. I learned that throughout my years in business. The quicker you get it done, the quicker you deal with problems, the quicker everything just heals up, runs smoothly. Pull up here, get this all fixed up. Might take a few minutes, but hopefully the bolts aren't too jammed. Good as new. Let's get back to work. Give it a quick test here, and everything looks great. All right, back turning that soil. What a day. I think it was productive. We got the fields all prepped. They're good for next year, good to go. Gonna park this here, hop in the truck, and bring it on over to the house. And I think I'm gonna call it a night. I've got a lot of brochures to sift through and figure out what we're gonna buy, how we're gonna get tooled up for next year, and I'd really love your opinion on that. I mean, do we stay with the same crops? Do we move to something else? We need to do a little bit of studying to figure out exactly what's going to net us the biggest profit, I think. I am in this to make money at this point. We need to upsize. We'll figure it out. What a great place. I still love this place. Beautiful. Except the door. Door! There we go. Didn't want to close. We got it. We got it. Pop on some news, see what the weather's looking like for the following days, and have myself a seat. All right, I guess I fell asleep on the couch last night. Damn, TV's still on and everything. I got a text last night about 10:30 p.m., sometime after I fell asleep, that the RAM had been dropped off. So we're going to hop in that today. Really happy I bought this. It looks pretty good in the yard, if I do say so myself. Sounds great, too. Wow. So today we're heading up a bit north. We've got contact from Daryl down at the shop. Every time I head over there, he's telling me about these fields. And I see them. They're huge. They'd be great for our expansion, so I'm going to go talk to the owners today. Daryl thinks they might be primed to sell as they are retirement age and have been looking to calm down out of the farming, so we'll see. See what's going on here. This seems to be the spot. Whoa! There is a Lamborghini in the yard. Hope I'm not the only one here trying to buy the property. Ram there, but this is... Wow, that's a Hurricane Spider. That's a nice car. Impressive. Thought I was the only one in Elm Creek with a Lambo. I guess not. There are the fields over there that I'm looking to purchase from these fine people. Let's go have a talk. All right, so they are 100% into selling. The Lambo is actually their son's. He's visiting from the city also. He's not moving back, though, and that's part of the reason they're trying to sell. He has no interest in farming. They're getting too old. They don't want to do it anymore. They're liberating a lot of their equipment and such. So we're going to head back onto the farm here. And oh, there we go. Look at that. What a pleasant surprise. So this is the gentleman I actually bought the fields here from that are out back of my new house. And part of the deal was that he could still harvest them when it was time. So he's just out here doing that for me. It's great. Cleans it up, and he'll get a little profit from it. So good on him. Made it back just in time. I got a gentleman here installing some pressure washers for me. Hey there, how's it going? Yep. That looks like a clean install. All right. This will be good. Everything is getting real muddy these days. This is a nice truck you got. Yeah, it's built for mudding, eh? Look at that. That is jacked right up. I don't know, might be higher than the Ford. It's definitely got bigger tires and stuff. Oh, look at this guy. He's ready to go. Guns, beer. What a day. All right. Yeah, I'll come up and try some mudding with you guys. Sure thing. Why not? Just text me the time and place and the address, and I'll head on up with the Ford. We'll try it out. Thank you. Nice of him. So I asked you all, red or green? And I definitely had some comments. I had some suggestions. I made a choice solely based on a deal that I got at the AG show. I contacted a few of the vendors after I left, and they're arriving right now with with a couple truckloads. All right, look at that. We went with some green. That is not to say we won't have other stuff later on, but we're starting with some green. Ignore the case in the background. So, we got this old school John Deere. This was a special deal. I say threw in, I did pay for it, but I got a great deal on it, and I love a classic. It looks great, it'll do well on the farm, and it'll still have its purpose. It is a clean, well-oiled machine. I think that we just need to get things rolling. This stuff, I had to get it ordered, had to get it in. The way that winter's rolling in, look at the colors on the trees. It's just changing so fast. We're already October. Before you know it, it's going to be snowing, and we need this stuff ready to go by spring. There they are. Got a couple more. Yeah, go on right in there. Just turn on in there. There we go. Unload these. Got a few different options, different size stuff. I definitely had some guidance from, not only the vendor, but I did call Daryl too. Daryl's kind of become my go-to guy for all of this stuff. He really guides me in the right direction, and he basically said, get a few different sizes, various things. I did order some equipment too to go along with this stuff. That'll be coming a little bit later. That's not as pressing as long as we do get it before spring. But it'll be on its way eventually. This thing cost me a pretty penny. I'm told that it's going to do pretty much whatever we need it to do. It's highly versatile, and you can use it pretty much for anything you need to do. It'll pull anything you want it to pull. So I do notice it's quite maneuverable. I've never actually driven a tractor like this. These things weren't really around back in the day when I used to come visit Uncle Ron on the farm. But pretty excited about it. I've got another one coming I'm even more excited about, though. I saw it at the show, and you all knew it was coming. There it is. Look at that. Oof. That is a good-looking tractor, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I did it. You saw me looking at it at the show. You should have expected it. That was finding a spot in my shop one way or another. And they're all tucked in. They look good in here, even though we're a little sacrilegious with the case, the John Deere. I don't think it really matters. They're all amazing machines at the end of the day. Gonna head over here, get this thing washed up. We're gonna head on up. Talk to the dude who installed the pressure washer, and he said that I can really go up any time. They're often up there. They're doing their mudding, so we're gonna rinse off the truck real quick. Don't know why, we're just gonna get it muddy, but I'd like it to look good when we arrive. And it is the end of the weekend. He said there still should be some guys up there ripping, so I'll go take this and see what it can do. I didn't buy it for that. I never had the intention to do that with it. Just bought it because it looked cool, not gonna lie. Sometimes I do that, but I think this will be pretty interesting. See what it can get into up there, and see hopefully what it can get out of. Hopefully we don't sink it to the frame, because that would be terrible. It would be terrible, but we do have some new tractors that could head on up and pull it out, so that could be interesting too. Overall, it's been a pretty productive day. Oh, hey there. Hey guys, just coming to install the fence along the road here. Yeah. Oh, you got the wood and everything. You guys are ready to go. Good to go. All right. No, thanks a lot. I'll check it out when I get back, and the check will be in the mail, they say, huh? All right, bye. Those guys are just there. They're going to toss up the fence on the road line to match the one over at the other property, just kind of make my whole place sort of a sealed-in compound, I guess. Make it a little bit closer to completion. Got got about a 45-minute drive ahead of me, so I'm gonna roll some coal, have some fun, crank the tunes, and I'll see you guys next time when... And we're back. That drive took a little bit longer than I expected. But we should be pulling up around the corner here and seeing the spot, if GPS is correct. Rarely is, though. Who knows? Whoa, there they are. All right around the corner. Fantastic. Look at these guys, ready to go. Hey, that's my guy. That's my pressure washer guy up on the hood there. Truck all shined up nice. There's no way he's doing it, but we'll give it a go. How's it going? Yeah. What? No, I've never been to a spot like this. This is something. I didn't even know this was up here. Pretty nice little trucks here. Cranking it, mud ripping. Everybody having a good time. I don't know if I'm gonna make it or not up and down here. This guy's gonna have no trouble. Look at the size of those tires. Wow. Dually, I didn't even know you could take those things through the mud like that, but he's having no trouble. Right through the river, up the mud. Wow, look at that. So what do you say? You gonna take this pavement princess for a ride, or is it all for show? You gonna do it? All right, I'll watch. Looking forward to it. Awfully clean, I don't know. Oh, he is ripping those tires. Those tires are made for more than just pavement, I guess. I might have been wrong. The guy owns a pressure washing company, so I think he can hit it back pristine in no time. All right, my turn. I don't know how it's gonna go. Mine looks like a bit of a pavement princess as it is as well. I've had it muddy before, but never taken it on slopes like these. In and just let it rip. Why not? Woo! This thing is slick. Go for another roll here before we head out. It's a blast. Oh. All right, we might have been something there. See if we can get out of here. Dead stop's not always easy. Mud. Alright. That was awesome. I am not gonna lie. I will be back to do this. Probably not before winter. Got a lot to do, but boy, that was fun. Thankful for the invite. It's been a crazy 2 months. The weather's been changing. The leaves have been turning. I've been busy as all hell. The snow started falling this morning, which means I need to get some stuff put away. I've got a vehicle showing up, one from the big city. Excited to show you that. I've also got a call this morning, a bit weird. Daryl down at the shop wants to see me, wants to have a little discussion about something. So discussions aren't always the funnest things, and with his tone of voice, it definitely seemed like something was off. But we'll head over there in a bit. He's just got to go through his morning routine and check his stuff, and told me to swing by in about an hour or so. Throw this tractor under cover. It's just been sitting here since we got it. No need for it to get snowed on. Pull it on inside here. Listen to that thing, though. A classic sound off that stack. Whew! Beautiful. And here comes my new arrival. Not new to me. Had it for a while, but I actually had it in storage. I didn't even have it at my place in the city. Another Porsche. Do like Porsche. I'm a big fan. We're gonna pull it on into the shop before it gets covered in snow. I'll be driving it a bit next spring, but until then, it's gonna stay undercover with the other pavement princesses. Something we learned my Ford is not. That thing can rip in the mud. Pull it on in here where the Ferrari used to sit, since the Ferrari's now backed in next to the Lambo up at the house. Touchy throttle on this thing. It was built for racing. A whole lot of horsepower into this little car. All right, now we'll just head on over to the shop. Daryl should be there and ready by now. A little concerned. Bring us both a coffee. We'll enjoy a little beverage and chat about whatever he has to say. Oh, there goes my delivery guy, just heading out now. Look at that sun. 8 in the morning, still not fully up. You know it's wintertime, right? How many of you guys live in a place where the seasons change just this drastically? I sure do. All right, yeah, Daryl's here. Great. See what this is about. Okay, I was not expecting that. Daryl told me he's been having some issues, mainly with the business. He had a few partners, and they backed out. They moved. They're getting out of the agriculture industry, and so he's having trouble here with the shop, just kind of keeping the doors open. And it's a shame because he's been in this business a long time. He asked if I'd be interested in investing, maybe joining on as a partner or a silent partner. Really, he gave me the options, and boy, I have something to think about. I don't really know if that's something I'm into. I assume there's a market for it. I mean, we live in an agriculture nation here, so I'll be running some numbers over the next few weeks and seeing if maybe I want to become an investor. Full heat of winter here, and I know one of you guys commented that I should get a Lamborghini just to have it because I have the other one, and so I did. Picked up this Lamborghini tractor that I'd seen at the ag show. Here it is in my yard. I kind of outfitted it for snow removal. We gotta clear this up so we can get around. The snowfall is pretty heavy at times here in Elm Creek, and January is the worst month for it, so it sure works well. Does the job and looks nice. And I can say with full authority now that the tractor is nowhere near as fun to drive as the car. However, it's more useful. So, you know, there is a balance there. There is a balance. That snow just keeps coming down. Will not stop. Will not stop. But I guess if I wanted it to stop, I could live in Mexico. All right. Nothing like a morning coffee. It was a long winter. It may have seemed short to you guys, but it was a long one. Gonna head out today. I have the biggest surprise for you. It's been a couple months now that I spoke to Daryl, ran the numbers, discussed everything, came to a solution that I would be an investor, but silent isn't my nature. So not only did I invest, I expanded. Running the numbers, I saw that there was a market for gross expansion here, and I went for it. I dropped a pretty penny on it. Look, there it is. There it is. That is the new expansion to the already quite nice dealership that Daryl was running. We're going to specialize in John Deere here. We still have the spot across the road. Daryl's going to keep running it. I've got some new hires coming in here. Very seasoned guys, know what they're doing. A few young parts people. They're going to do the trick. I'm seeing this for the first time. I saw the building go up, but they've actually got stuff in it now. There we go. Prairie State Tractor. Beautiful place. We're gonna kick some ass here in Elm Creek, I think. Here's where all the sales deals will go down. Got the parts on the shelves, some of them. We have more coming in. We got the big garage door there in case we want to pull something into the showroom. We got everything we need here to fully service, sell, right from sales to service and everything in between. Got our boys here going to be working in the acquisition and ordering and purchasing, all that stuff. Got ourselves a shop. And yeah, we're going to focus on John Deere on this side. Obviously, there will be some used units coming in and out. Across the road's going to be mostly a mixed dealership. They'll have a lot of stuff over there. They'll specialize a lot more in the used market. Landscaping started. The yard should be paved, I'm hoping, in the next week or so. We've got the big overhead door there. Trees have gone in the back. It's we've bought the whole lot. Open space over there. Maybe you guys let me know what else I should invest in. We do have the whole damn parking lot over there that's just free space right now. So what do? Do we build a warehouse? Do we... I don't know. You know, there's so many possibilities. We'll have to figure that out together, I think, because we've got the space for it. Let me know what you guys think about this new setup and where we're heading with all of this. Another thing interesting that happened over the off season, or the winter season, is never off season, is that we purchased a whole bunch of fields. We got the big ones that you saw when I went to visit the chap a bit up north when his son was there with the Lambo. We also purchased some stuff to work those fields. Check out these. A couple of X9s. We're going with the green theme, and now it would be irresponsible not to, as we do own the tractor shop. But yeah, picked up a couple of X9s. They're going to definitely do what we need them to do this summer, as seeding is about to begin, and we're going to be seeding more than just a couple little fields. We're getting into big time farming here. No joke. Also over the winter, just keep catching you guys up to speed here, another one of my Porsches arrived, and my Brabus. Beautiful piece here that I've had for a few years. It's very nice. Very nice. I'll be driving it around this summer. You'll see it quite a bit. And the Brabus, I like to take this to business meetings. It's much more of a luxury machine, but boy, does it have some horsepower. It's not a slouch. On the highway, through town, it has trouble just maintaining a low speed. Yeah, pulled the Ford in too. Didn't even wash it. I'm not sure why, but pulled it in just to get it inside. I wasn't planning on using it much over the winter, and in fact, I don't even think I pulled it out this winter. But here it is. I'm gonna have to wash that, get it back out, ready to go. We'll be going mudding again this year, no question about that. But let's get to some farming. The 9570 here. I've had this thing, you guys witnessed it, I bought it from the show, they dropped it off, and it's pretty much been parked ever since. We haven't had much use for it, but with seeding here, field prep, everything, we've got about, I'd say we're about 15, 16 days out from seeding, depending on weather. Weather never really cooperates, so I'm gonna just make sure the fields are all prepped. I had Daryl order me in a couple of these bad boys here. A couple of disc harrows, just gonna help us work up the land and get it all ready. Maybe overturn some of those weeds that have pushed up. There you go. We're all ready to go. Pull that out here. Pulls easy with this. This thing does not lack in any sort of juice under that hood. Plenty of horsepower. You might be asking why I bought two. I can only drive one at a time. You might remember we had a young chap stop by not all that long ago, and he helped us out for a little bit, and then he went back to school. He has since decided that further education in the college sector may not be for him, and so he came to me and he asked if my expansion plans were still in play, and if I was looking to grow the way that I had originally told him, and if so, he'd be interested in a full-time job. So he's actually going to swing by a bit later. We're going to discuss a little further. We're going to say hi, and I think we might bring him on. I need the help. He doesn't want to go to college, and I can respect that. It's not for everybody, but at least he's ready and willing to work. He doesn't just want to sit at home, because there's a whole hell of a lot of people that would rather sit at home and collect than actually get out there and get their hands dirty. So props to him. Now, these discs work wonders. Just look at that. Ripping that ground right up. I think we're starting to get well equipped here. Just checking out this. This was dropped off over the winter too. Told you I was going to buy one of these, so didn't hide that at all. Just checking everything's tight, ready to go. We might not be seeding today, but brand new machine. You never know. I found a loose bolt on... what was it I found a loose bolt on? The weeder! Yeah. Bought that new and happened to have a couple loose teeth on it, so I was a little weary, do a little once over, check everything out, and make sure it's good. Alright, just got the call that Greg is here. Greg is the kid who helped me out. He's here. He wants to talk. There he is. Hey, Greg. Oh, you see you got yourself a truck now, not riding around in daddies. That's pretty cool. Decent little truck. Needs a paint job. Would be good as new. We got some mean rubbers on that, though. You might have to come up one day to the mud pits. It's pretty decent. So that's the deal. You can stay in Ron's place. Obviously, I'm not going to tear it down, and I'm not using it. So make yourself at home, and we'll talk again in the morning. I got to run over to the shop and work on some inventory stuff. I think it's going to be a lot of help with Greg around the farm. He's a hardworking kid, and I definitely could use the help. So with the expansion and everything going the way it is, I think he's got a bright future here. Let me know what you think. Good morning, and thanks for stopping in. We've got a day today, so no time for chit-chat. We're starting seeding. It's that time of year. Look at that sunshine. It's a good day for it. Greg, how's it going? Got this all ready to go? Fantastic. Looking forward to it. I hope we don't get any surprise rain later in the day. Everything's looking good. All right. This one all ready to go too? Oh. Hello? Wait, what? What? You're kidding. Yeah, all right, thank you. I'm on my way. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be freaking kidding me. That was one of the neighbors I've known since I was a kid. Ran into me the other day. We exchanged numbers. He just told me that Smiley and his brother may have done something extraordinarily wrong down at the shop. So we're going to head down there right now, take a look at this, and boy, I hope it's not true. I can see it from here. Are you kidding me? Ooh. Oh boy. That's not okay. Do you guys see what's wrong? And they forgot to take the for sale sign down. I've told them 50 times. What happens when the kids take over for the responsible father and he's too busy doing other stuff? Do you see the problem here? Do you know what the problem is? That John Deere sign, that right here, this, footings, everything's here. That's not my John Deere dealership. John Deere dealership, it's over there, across the road. Oh boy, they have got to get their butts back here quickly. We're doing an opening soon. Yards paved, landscaping's come along. Things are looking good here, but they put the sign on the wrong side of the road. What is this? He's on his way. There he is. Good. At least he came quick, because I'm not having it. This is getting dealt with. Yeah, pull on up there, Smiley. What is this? What did you do? You're happy with it, I see. You don't even... No. All right, well, I don't care what happens, but this sign needs to go immediately on the other side of the road. Like, take it down, do what you got to do. Call your brother, call whoever you need to, and get this over to the other side of the road. I pay you guys good money. Usually you do good work, so I don't know what happened. I don't know if there was a miscommunication, but this definitely needs to be dealt with. All right? I got to go get to seeding. You keep smiling, but get to work. All right? Jeez. Can you believe that? Like, I understand mistakes happen. I mean, we all make mistakes. Every one of us. You guys listening, you guys do too, I do. We're all guilty of it. But that's a pretty big oversight, I'd say. Like, it's quite huge. And the fact that there's a giant John Deere logo on the side of the shop, it should be pretty apparent. I'm not gonna let it get to me. They're gonna deal with it. He said he was gonna deal with it. Let's go do some seeding. Let's go take some of this stress out. Nothing like just rolling around in the tractor to get going. Okay, Greg's heading out. I guess I'll meet him over there. He's got more experience on these big machines. He knows how they work, so he'll know a lot better if that thing's working the way it's supposed to. And I'm gonna hop in this, bring it over. It's got it full of seeds in case we run out, because Lord knows we will. We're working on the big fields today that I bought, a few months back now. Time flies. It's impressive. How's everybody doing, though? Everybody doing good? I've been interacting with a lot of you guys in the comments, just trying to find out what you're playing on, what you're about. I really appreciate all the input, all the feedback. You guys are fantastic. You're fantastic. As is this day. Look at the sun shining. Oh, there's Greg pulling on up. This is going to be good. I think it's nice that we're finally taking the farm and
and expanding it. You know, Ron would have been happy with this, I think. He just didn't have the money over the years, and as you get older, I think that you definitely lose a bit of that momentum, and that's fine. The drive's probably still there. Luckily I'm not that old yet. But again, we're all gonna get there, and you know, it's just what it is. See, Greg left the rock picker here. I'm just gonna run this back to the house real quick. He's got plenty of seed for a while, so he'll get doing that. I'll come back up with the truck. Yeah, look at him go. That is a nice sight, seeing the ground being worked. I think we're gonna have a good harvest. I can feel it. I'm positive. Before I head back out to see Greg, I'm just going to run up and check out the progress here. Oh, look at that. They got the sign down already. Oh, who's with him? Oh, that's his father. Must be another one of their trucks. Just pull in and say hi to Daddy-O here. He'll handle business. That's a nice truck. These boys have nice taste in trucks. Should I buy a GM for the yard? Hey, Smiley. Nice work this morning. Not so much yesterday. Yeah, so yeah, I want it right here, right in this area here. Over there was not right, but do the same thing, do it right about here or so. Somewhere right in here. That'd be good for you guys? I appreciate it. I know you can handle it. You guys usually do such outstanding work. Smiley, top of the day, Daddy-O, see you later. Yeah, that is a nice truck. Do I add a Dirty Max to the yard? Let me know. I'm for it. I could add one. We got one of each of the others, so why not? All right. Back to seeding. There's some rocks left in this field. I know Greg probably... He was supposed to be out here doing rock picking, but I don't know what happened. But too late now. We'll have to handle them next harvest, but we're going to have to be more careful with that, I think. Machine's working flawlessly so far, and that's all I can ask for. Greg showed me a bit of the ins and outs of how this machine works. Basically, everything's programmed in. You do got to be careful, mindful of your screens, but you know, it's quite a peaceful ride. Not mad about buying this tractor either. Thing works flawlessly. That's it for that field. I just got a text from Daddy-O and the boys, and I guess the sign's up, so I'll run over real quick and check that out before we continue on to the smaller fields. We've been out here seeding all day, so we need to get some food in our bellies. Actually, I'm a bit excited. Tonight I'm taking one of the neighbors' daughters out to dinner. It should be interesting. I haven't been on a date in a while. Certainly not since I moved out here, so it's been a few months. Look at that. Signs up. Business is looking better. Good. All right. We'll run over here and say big thank you to him for getting it up. Hey, I really appreciate coming out and getting this done real quick. Clearly you were in the middle of doing something, judging by the fact that you got a fertilizer tote in your truck. It looks great. Thank you. Boy, I really am happy. Did you guys notice we got our first delivery rolled up for the shop here? We're gonna be having deliveries coming in over the next few weeks, as we're doing a soft open. We're not doing a huge launch or anything. We're getting to work. We've already got people coming into the shop as of, I believe, 2 days from now. We've got our first guy coming into the shop. Like we're opening. That's our rep. He got himself a John Deere green Ram. Nice guy, really nice guy. I often cannot stand reps, traveling salesmen. They get on my last nerve. I'm not gonna lie about it, but he's a nice guy. All right, unclip this. I don't know why there's one there. We got the oh, hey, there we go. All right, yeah, we're putting in sort of a wash bay out back. Keep the machines as clean as possible. He's coming to do it. That's the guy, if you remember, I went mudding with him. He installed the sprayers at my place, and he's a great guy. Back this off here. So yeah, this is that pulling tractor we saw at the Ag Show. It intrigued me. I'm not gonna really use it, but I thought it'd be a cool showpiece to have in our showroom for now. Just park it on inside and I thought it was cool. I hope the neighborhood farmers think it's cool. I hear it's a big deal. It's won some awards in that. So we're gonna just throw it on inside, and they can have a look at it close up when they come. Maybe even sit on it. I didn't buy it though. I didn't buy it. That I'm renting that more. Paying the dude who owns it. He'll still be taking it when he's doing stuff in that, but we're gonna store it for him, and he gave us a good price to put it on display here. It's kind of a win-win for both of us. So I think it's gonna be a great little piece. The thing just screams horsepower. That is a violent machine. If ever he wants to sell it, I'd probably buy it and rip it out in the field with a plow behind it. I'm just that kind of guy. I don't know if you guys support that, but I think it'd be funny. Oh yeah, we still got plenty of room in here. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. What do you guys think? This is really coming together. I couldn't be more excited. Wow. All in all, a good day. Sign's looking good over there. A little mishap, but I'll still do business with them. They're good guys. And Smiley, he's just got a carefree attitude, but he does usually handle business. He made a mistake. I can forgive him for that. Yeah. What's that? I didn't even know we had a Mexican restaurant here. That would be good. I drive by that 50 times a week. I have to stop in there. All right, I gotta get cleaned up, get changed, get washed up, smelling a little bit better. Been sitting in a tractor all day. Little nervous for this date, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully she's not full-blown crazy. She seems like a real good girl, and I'm looking forward to showing that I'm a half-decent guy. Swap out my clothes real quick. I think I'll take the Ferrari tonight, though I don't think she's the type of girl that's going to impress, and I like that about her. I just really like driving the Ferrari. Good morning, and how's it going? Hope everyone's doing all right. Hope everybody had a good day yesterday. Just washing off the Polaris. Might have taken it mudding. Might have had a little fun. You know, you'd do the same, I have no doubt. So today, we're doing something a little special for Greg. Greg's been back for a couple months now. He's been an amazing help in reestablishing farming on this farm. And I can't thank him enough. To start with, you'll notice my Ferrari's no longer in the yard. He ran back up to the city to hang out with some buddies he made when he was attempting college, and I loaned him my Ferrari for the few days. 'Cause what good boss wouldn't, really? Except everyone in the country, but, you know. So while he's gone, we're going to take his pickup truck. Since he bought this, he scraped together his change, he got himself this truck, and it's okay. It's rusty, it's not the best, it definitely needs a tune-up. As a big thank you to Greg, we're going to take this to the shop, we're going to get a little tune-up done on it, then we're going to float it over. Daryl's got the paint booth really working in pristine condition, so we're going to have him just give this thing a little facelift for Greg, and I think that he's going to appreciate it, and I think it'll be a great way to say thank you for all that he's done for the farm. Oh yeah, this thing's got a clunk to it. It's got a little bit of a knock in the engine there. Oh, that's what it is. You'll see we got some more stock in at the dealership. Happy things are going. We had a soft open. You'll see we got a client tractor inside there. We got a few deliveries showing up. Things are really going well. Pull this on in here so they can get to work on it. Don't know what they've got to do in the engine, but my guys will figure it out, no doubt about that. But meanwhile, I have something I want to show you. First, I'm going to get a little work done, and when it arrives, we'll head out to see it. I hear it. Here it is. I think he's arriving. You can hear that thing from a mile away. Wow. Thing growls. He's been good at bringing me my cars, though. So this is a special piece from the collection. That's right, a Bugatti Chiron. Picked this up about a year ago, love it to death, cruise around the city in it a bunch, and now it's coming to the farm. I've got room in the shop, you know, we'll put it in there. But I think I'm gonna drive it for a bit. It might have to go in the main rotation. Oh, we scraped it, that's all right. It's just money, right? It's just money. What do you guys think of the color? not half bad. With the gold-black split tone, and he's off. I wonder if I keep him employed or if he delivers other cars in this region. So I should ask him next time. Just gonna pull this out, bring it around back to the wash bay. The wash bay is all set up and functional. My guy really hooked us up. Industrial 2 pressure washers. It's great. You know, we work on the vehicles. Sometimes they're dirty before they get here. We clean them so that we can work on them, be courteous to our mechanics, our technicians. And other times we just clean it up for the clients. Decent little setup back here, though. Quite pleased with how it turned out. Got ourselves that monster getting ready to unload. While things at the shop continue on, I have to get farming. We got some fertilizing that needs to be done. The fields are coming along, but they do need to be sprayed. Bought a sprayer. Greg was gonna handle it, but he had to get going for his weekend trip, and that's fine. That's fine. Nothing but a John Deere, huh? No, I'm just kidding. We have other stuff around here. I can't be too picky. We've got both dealerships, so we try to spread the love, but for sure, John Deeres are definitely where it's at on this farm presently. I think we're a little high. On this. We might need to come lower it a bit. Is that going to work better? Yeah, I think that's going to be better. Yeah, that's definitely doing a better coverage. We're not losing as much to the wind. There's a bit of a breeze today. Oh, this thing cruises nicely. Field's coming along. Looking good. Good coverage. He got most of the rocks in this field, so I'm happy with that. Sometimes he misses them. I don't know if he's on TikTok or if he's on YouTube. That was a hefty day, but the fields are sprayed and we can head on up here. I guess the tune-up on the truck is just about ready. We're gonna kick it on over to the other side, pull it into the paint booth, and see if they can just refresh it a bit. Yeah, there she is. That sounds a bit better. Started a whole lot better, I'll tell you that much. Not as much useless cranking. Sometimes you just crank. Battery goes dead, starter wears. You don't want that. Got a guy coming to look at that forage harvester, I think tomorrow, so hopefully that'll get out of here. That'll be good. Oh, Daryl's at the shop. I think he just about lives here at this point. Whoa! The boys really got this right. Look at this. This is amazing. Beautiful red paint job. Greg had always said he wanted it red. He wanted the wood paneling off, so we did it. I may have thrown in a few extras. We've got the roll bar. We've got the new bumpers. You know what? Greg's worth it. Great guy. I can't wait to see the look on his face when we show him this truck. Would you be happy to get this? Let's be honest. Greg just texted me. He's back from the big city. He's out front, ready to get to work, ready to have a big day on the farm. He doesn't know the surprise we have planned for him. Let's go see how he is. More importantly, let's see the condition of my Ferrari. Greg! How was your trip? Good? All right, great. Fantastic. Yeah, you got some dirt on the tires there, huh? Hard not to on these roads. Yeah, oh yeah, my Bugatti got dropped off. That's true, you've only seen it in pictures. Come on, let's go for a ride. Your trip was good? Happy to hear. The Ferrari was something, but this thing rips. The horsepower. Ready? Hold on. Yes! You like that? Oh yeah, it's good. No, I always make good time in this car. Absolutely. This thing flies. It's not the Ferrari. It's not to knock the Ferrari. This thing's a whole other beast. All right, you wait here. I got something to show you. Something pretty cool we got here. I think you'll like it. One sec. This is going to be good. Listen to how nice that purrs now. He has no idea. Knowing me, he probably thinks it's another supercar. Oh, I can see the smile. That's great. So what do you think? Yeah, that's your truck. Just a little token of my appreciation for all that you've been doing around here, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you. There he goes. He's a happy guy. Let's see if we can't catch him. I might be nice, but I'm still a child at heart. Back here. Gonna reel you in. Gonna reel you in. Oh, there we go. Ah, this thing is too fun. Too fun. Look at the speed this thing cranks. It's unbelievable. Be honest, would you take the Lambo, the Ferrari, or would you bust out of the Bugatti frequently? All right, so you can get to work if you want. We got some stuff to do for sure. You know what needs to be done more than I do, so have at it. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your truck. Yeah, that made me feel good. Let's rip up some gravel here in a Bugatti. Why not? I mean, it's just money, right? I think that's something only the rich people say. All right, you're going back in the shop for a bit. I'll have to wash you another day. I have some stuff that I'd like to get done as well. You guys think I have a problem? Maybe an addiction? You think the supercars are too much? Or should we bring more? I still have 2 or 3 back home, but I mean, we can always purchase more, right? All right, you're all tucked in. That makes me happy, the look on Greg's face when he saw his truck. It makes you feel good to do something like that. Well, thanks for stopping in. That was a pretty busy couple days, but we got the crops tended to. We got Greg's truck redone, and the Bugatti's now safe and sound here. I'm gonna kick back, watch the weather, see what it's looking like, and get ready to inevitably spend some more money next time. All right, that about wraps up my computer work for the morning. I'm gonna hop on the bike. You guys haven't seen the bike, have you? There she is. This thing is quite fast, scary fast at times. We're heading up north today. I had a buggy made, an off-road buggy. The guy up north, he does this at his house. He has a shop set up, and he builds these special off-road machines for people like the group that I went mudding with not so long ago. They're the ones who actually hooked me up with him, and I think that you guys are going to like it. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. We don't have time today. Today we're actually hopping on a plane. We're going to visit an old friend of mine who helped me get into business and helped me make the money that I have today, really. Look at that! I guess he doesn't just make the buggies. That's a heck of a machine. Wow! I'm not saying it'll never end up in my collection. No, this is what we came for, though. All custom fabricated tubing. He gets the engine sourced in from a dealership out of town. He's got the seats coming in, I guess, from halfway across the country. Tires are top of the line. These things are made to perform. So we're going to take this up mudding further north, probably in a few weeks here. We have harvest coming up. We're not that far out, the way the weather's looking. So, you know, me and Greg are on high alert, but this is going to be a new toy for me. Which color do you think I took, though? Did I take this one? This deep red. It's a good looking vehicle. I like it. But no, I took the bright yellow. I'm not always about the flash, but you've seen the Bugatti, you've seen a couple of the cars, and I wanted this thing to be something that's going to stand out. Manual shift, of course. This thing is built for fun. Let's get rolling here. Hey, that looked like the Weldon truck that we've seen working around the property with Smiley and the boys. You know, this thing actually rides pretty smooth for what it is, the size of the tires on it. Zero lights, zero care. If I get pulled over, I get pulled over, right? Pull into a dealership real quick. I gotta show you guys another quick something here. We got car over there for delivery. We're going to be dealing in stuff that is hard to get around the area, and we're going to facilitate that for some of the locals who maybe want to have a slice of the life that I live. So we put in this pond here. I asked you guys what I should do as an investment, and I got a couple of answers. You'll see what's coming over there. I'll keep it a secret for now, but we did put the pond in, and we're going to do some stuff around it. I like that I'm inspiring the local farmers to get into the exotic car scene. Of course, his bill of sale will say Ford tractor for, you know, tax purposes and such, but we'll keep that on the down low. Back this in real quick, and we've got to go grab this tractor right here. We got the big wagon behind it. We're going to be using this during harvest season. It's just one that came into the shop. I'm working on a deal to maybe carry these. I'm not sure yet. We're going to see. We're going to test it out, see if it's worthwhile, and if it's something we want to use, or if there's a market for in the region. So it's really important for me to test these things out with Greg, as he knows way more about this than I do. It is a smooth running machine, a good looking machine, so hopefully it performs just as well. Now I have a plane to catch. I am heading to visit my friend, as I mentioned. Gotta go halfway around the world, but it's gonna be fun. I haven't seen him in years. He was my mentor. He was my friend. He introduced me to the business world as I know it today, and I owe a lot to him. So I'm gonna go see how he's living, because he's living on a whole other level than I am. But yeah, I think it should be interesting. I had a chat with him on the phone, and he thought it was pretty amusing that I that I was a farmer now. But hey, you know, we live our lives and we make our choices, and it's a lot of fun. That's Switzerland air. Look at that. Look where we are, enjoying a little Switzerland. Yeah, he has a car ready for me. He did tell me it was there, keys in it. I guess he's quite trusting. This is really a beautiful place. We don't have mountains like this back in Elm Creek. Wow. From the city to Elm Creek to Switzerland. I don't really know the laws of the road here, but I feel like there's no speed limit. Could that be? Could there be no speed limit here? Yeah, we don't have roundabouts in Elm Creek either. Great car. I have one of these back home. Different color, but these cars are fantastic. Great daily drivers. What a picturesque landscape this is. Wow, look at the bridge construction, just everything about this place. Here is my friend's place. He's got visitors. He did tell me he's often got visitors up here, so geez. Look at those. A couple of raced out Lamborghinis, an old Mustang, a Ventador, got a Rolls Royce. This is no joke here. Wow. That is a very nice Brabus. House on the hill. There's my pal. How is it going? Excuse me. Hi. Yeah. Oh, I made the trip just fine. The car's fantastic. Thank you. Whoa, you got armed guards here. Jeez, you're living that high life. If you don't mind, I'd like to run in and use the little boy's room, if I can find my way around this place. Oh. Jeez. Wow. This makes me feel pretty poor. That is one hell of a place. All right. That is a giant bed. Oh, right, there's the bathroom. Fantastic. It only took me 20 minutes. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. He told me to make myself at home, so sure wish it was my home. What a mansion this is. Oh, where'd he go? Where's he at? Okay, thank you, Mr. Armed Guard Man. I would never tire of this view. I mean, it's insane. Oh, there's a dinner party. Sorry, guys. Hi, don't mind me. Enjoy your cheersing and such. You really went all the way. You've got the life. Yeah, no, I'm farming. Yeah, I'm farming in Elm Creek, and I couldn't be happier. Would you mind terribly if I tried out one of those Lambo race cars? No? Great. I had to ask. I had to ask. Oh, yes. This is going to be a blast. I don't have one of these. I sure would like one, though. I have to find out where I order these spec'd out like this and get one sent to Elm Creek. Like, I don't have... Oh, man, this thing goes. This thing rips. Feels different than the Bugatti. I think the Bugatti might be faster. But this thing feels different. It feels nice. It feels different to get away for a vacation. I haven't actually had one in a long time, other than coming to the farm, which all of my city friends joked, laughed at me, saying was a vacation. Oh, look at that. They've got a herd of Fendt tractors out here. We'll be trying some of those at the farm, I think, or at least bringing a couple into the dealership. I've always wanted to try them. I hear they're like the Lamborghini of the tractor world. I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. Yeah, this was an experience. I could get used to this. Maybe I'll have to build a vacation house out here. I am thinking about buying either a cabin or a lake house, something. I don't know. Maybe it could be a mansion in Switzerland. It's all the same, right? Right? What do you think? Should this be where my vacation house goes? Get myself a little homestead in the hills of Switzerland to retreat to? Hey! Where? Oh, he took off! Well, that's fine. I'm here for a couple of days. I'll talk to him after. We do have business to discuss. I didn't fly all the way to Switzerland to not make a little bit of money. But for now, I think I'm just going to take in this view. I'm telling you, it was the worst July 4th of my life. I wasn't broke, but I didn't have nearly as much money as I do now, and my girlfriend made an absolute fool of me when we were supposed to be celebrating up at the lake house. So things had gotten to the point where I was real serious with my girlfriend at the time. I had even bought a lake house just outside of the town that she lived in near Mississippi. It was a beautiful place, loved it, loved the area, loved everything about it. So I drove into town. She had arranged for us to have a pickup truck, an RV, a boat, really everything we needed to have the best July 4th possible. There she was, looking fantastic as always, dressed the way that made me absolutely lose my mind each time. She took the Lamborghini ahead and I drove the truck. Having grown up hauling tractors and stuff on Uncle Ron's farm, it wasn't all that hard for me to do. So we made our way up to the lake house. Another beautiful July 4th, ready for fireworks, barbecue, to hang out, do some boating, rip around on the side-by-side, just generally detach from the corporate world. I needed a break, I was up and coming in a big way, and I had made a lot of money. I just needed to relax for a change. I had been going steady for 3 years. Seeing a cop on the drive up, I was thinking, man, that guy's having a bad day. No idea that I was about to have one of the worst days of my life that would catapult me into a world that I didn't even know existed. Had a few $1 million, but there was so much more out there, and sometimes it just takes the right thing to drive you to the edge. So, the day continued. Pulled up, parked the camper, started looking around, enjoying life, taking in the sights. I bought this house for a reason. The neighbors were great. I knew all but one of them. She had made it fine with the Lamborghini, and the side-by-side was right where I left it. Everything's looking great, including my beautiful girlfriend. Had a few words with her on the balcony before I went to unpin the fifth wheel. She was having her mother come up for the weekend with her new boyfriend, and they were going to be staying in the camper on the front lawn. First, I decided to go say hi to some of the neighbors. A sorority had moved into the one house I didn't know the occupants, so that was going to be a party house. Said hi to the locals, had a quick drink with them, nothing crazy, and then continued on about my day. Went to visit one of the other neighbors. He had a new truck, so of course I had to take a peek at that. His yellow Ferrari sitting pretty in the garage. I remember it like yesterday. That was the weekend that I made a mental note I was going to be buying a Ferrari, and I sure did. More than one of them. So I got the camper all ready, got it set up, unhooked it from the truck. and I decided it was about time to put the boat in the water. After all, my girlfriend seemed a little distant, but I'm pretty confident a nice boat out on the lake, a few drinks, and some music, well, that'll get anybody to come around. Wouldn't it? Once I got it situated in the water, I decided to go back, pull the truck up by the house, and see if she was going to come out and enjoy some time with me. I noticed the party had started next door with the music getting cranked up and people hooting and hollering, but nothing wrong with that. She was still distant, but I made one final effort to get her to come in with me. She didn't really seem all that interested, so I went on my own. I sat on that boat for literally hours. I enjoyed the view of the other boaters looking around. I sat on that boat until the sun went down. The music was blaring next door, but I was getting sick of being alone, so I decided to find my girlfriend and squash whatever this tension was between us. You know, just salvage what's left of the night and enjoy the fireworks that were coming. I couldn't find her anywhere. I looked around the house, looked in the bedroom. She was nowhere to be found, so I decided to go wandering and hopefully run into her out on the beach. Maybe she just had to clear her head. That's when I started walking and got to that sorority house. I noticed she was standing on the beach with a couple of dudes. Much too close, much too friendly. One of them had his arm around her. It was way too flirtatious. And when I walked up to them and confronted them, she basically told me that we were through. She'd been talking with these guys, and we were done. I lost my cool. I lost it. I was seeing pure red. I grabbed that RV, hitched it up to the back of the truck, and backed it right on into the water. The only thing I wish was that her mother was in it. They tried to stop me, but that wasn't going to do much. Between my air horns reaming out their ears and me in a giant diesel, I was getting through one way or another. I couldn't fathom the idea of sticking around, so I jumped in the side-by-side and raced towards the forest. My brain was going 100 miles an hour, and my side-by-side was trying to keep up. I ripped through fields, through forest. I lost track of time. I lost track of everything. I had nothing but tunnel vision. I couldn't bring myself to imagine what I had just seen. It wasn't just a breakup. It was a humiliation. And that's when everything went black. I woke up a few hours later, sound of fireworks overhead. I could hear the side-by-side slightly off in the distance, still running. I sat there for a few minutes before I composed myself and got the nerve to stand up, shut the side-by-side off, and shut the lights down, and just kind of hung out in the field for the rest of the night. Looking up, watching the rest of the fireworks, and thinking about life and what had just happened and where I was going from here. The next morning, I rolled up to the house. It was clear that everybody had had a party night. Everybody had had a great time. I didn't. My Lamborghini was gone. Clearly, she took it. The neighbors had somehow parked a truck on a gazebo. I don't even know how you would do that. Here I was alone, looking at what I'd done, looking at what she made me do. That was the worst July 4th of my life. But it pushed me to be who I am today. I doubled down, went into my hole, made millions, literal millions. So now that you all know the story of my most embarrassing breakup ever and what eventually led me to make obscene amounts of money, I need to get going. Really appreciate you all taking the time to listen, and it was a pleasure. Excuse me, just gonna, all right, there we go. Take in this view one last time before I hit the road. Look at those mountains. Boy, that is something. I might have to come and visit here more often. Maybe next time we'll get a hypercar. My buddy told me I could take any car I wanted, and I've had my eye on this Mustang since I pulled up. It's fully restored, big block, beautiful thing. I might have to buy one of these as well. I see these trips ending up costing me a whole lot of money in the future. It's a good thing I have it. All right. pull up to this meeting here. It seems I am the last to arrive. That's probably why he has considerably more money than me. Somebody's got a Urus there, though. That's pretty nice. All right, I'm going to run in here, get this meeting done, and I'll be back in a few minutes. All right, another one down, and that is going to cost me about $5 million. I think it'll be a sound investment, though, and I have risked more. So, before I head out real quick, the owner of that lovely yellow Urus right there suggested I take a stop at the local Ferrari dealership. They have a Urus in their showroom. They deal in more than just Ferraris, as do most, you know. The money's there, you go and take it. Yeah, I just want to see what they have. Do a little shopping while I'm in town, and, you know, if I have to export something, my friend can handle that. So, I've got a Chiron, an Italian flag up there. I have both of those. These are some nice specs, though. I like that tan interior on that Ferrari. I'm not mad at that. I don't care for the blue on the Bugatti. That is a lovely Urus, but this caught my eye. I don't have this model yet. That is pretty nice. I wouldn't get this color, but that is not an ugly vehicle. I could buy one, an R8. I've always loved the R8s. Those things, they're comfortable. You've got the Lamborghini engine, but this blue on this Ferrari, the yellow's not bad, but the blue, I don't know. You know, we'll see. This blue's really, I think I'd have to go with a different color interior, but I'm gonna put an order in, I think, for this blue one. I spoke with Greg back home, and he's got everything under control. We're good for a few more weeks at least until harvest. I'm hopping the train, gonna get to the airport. From the airport, I'm going on a little private vacation before I head back to Elm Creek. I'll keep the details of it quiet for now, but you'll find out in the future where I went. I need to take care of some exclusive business for some exclusive people in an exclusive place that could just make me a whole lot of money. All right, back from vacation and touching down in Elm Creek. I can't wait. Back just in time for harvest. Just got off the phone with Greg. He's excited. He's ready to go. Literally, I'm going to head over to the farm, and the harvesters are ready to drive, ready to go, greased up, and we're going to get harvesting. There is a lot to harvest. I miss the power of the Bugatti. Remember in Switzerland when I said I didn't know if the Lamborghini was quite as fast? It's not until you're back in the seat that you realize that it's really not as fast. Just check in on the shop here. It hasn't burned down. Good. Workers are doing their job well. That's why I pay them well. But this, you guys haven't seen this. So I've put in a restaurant here on the waterfront. Just a little side project. You know, I do like to keep myself occupied. I do like to invest in a lot of random stuff. So I had this kind of classic log restaurant put in. We've got some home cooking in the area that's quite good. Greg's taken me to a few places. One of them was actually going under, not unlike Daryl at the shop. So I basically told her, look, your food is exceptional. What if I put together a place and had you run it? So this will be opening in about a month or so, during the winter months. It's going to be good, though. Back this on here. All right. Home sweet home. Look at the colors on those leaves. It's really beautiful. Quite beautiful. Greg, how's it going? Everything's looking good, I see. You got them all greased up, ready to go. No, I don't need to change. Not at all. Let's get cracking. Let's see. Where's he going? Hey, he missed the turn. Went right across the dang field. We've got two headers waiting for us at Daryl's. I bought them new. They are not cheap, but you got a couple of X9s, you got to outfit them accordingly, right? We got quite a few fields to harvest, though not nearly enough. I look forward to purchasing some new fields over the winter months. Got a lot of little projects I'm going to be tackling over the winter months, and might have to ask your opinion on some of them because I can't make all of the big decisions alone. Sometimes you need a support team behind you. You guys are great. I don't know if anybody's been following the weather, but it looks like rain's incoming. So I had Greg call up one of his friends, and he's going to be manning the other harvester. He grew up on a farm. He knows what he's doing, similar to Greg. They're both more capable than me, so I got the grain cart job. No big issue there.
More hands makes for easier work. It doesn't matter what your industry is, it's just so much better if you can amass yourself a good team of reliable people. And I think Greg and his buddy here, they're going to be good assets. We'll see if his buddy wants to stay on for next year maybe, or any other projects we have around the farm. I'm willing to shed out the money, you know? We work hard or wither around here. So we're just storing this here at the train station silos because it's just going to be a lot easier. They're set up, they're equipped to do it, and we can then later sell it at a better price when the market's higher. It's currently not great. Hours and hours later, we are finishing up on the main fields, the big ones that I bought. We do still have the little ones around the farm there, but mostly we're done. I'm calling that a night. I need some rest. My eyes are exhausted. Greg's friend went home. We're going to all get back at it in the morning. I'm never going to live this down. Oh no, I slept in. That can't be done during harvest season. It's today that they're calling for the amount of rain that we're supposed to get, and I slept in. They're well at it. Oh, look at me. All right, thank you. Yeah, they're gonna continue on. They already got cracking. This field was by far the worst. Something about the weeds. They just grew like crazy here, but we're wrapping it up. We're finishing. The rain's already started coming down. The ground's getting wet. This is just down to the wire. We did it. They're harvested. We're just dropping off the last little load here. Put it in the silos and forget about it until it's time to sell. What a journey. That was something, boy. Whew. We got it done though. Pull this over here real quick. I'm gonna run inside, keep an eye on the weather, just relax for a few minutes. My eyes are still burning from all that work. I know I shouldn't talk. I was the one who slept in, but you know. All right, I should be seeing where is he? I got a text. There he is. You guys remember that Ferrari I ordered about a month or so ago before I left Switzerland? It's here. I'm gonna run over. Well, I won't melt, but I'm gonna run over here. Yeah, I went with the exact spec that was in the showroom. The red would have taken longer. Don't ask why. I don't even know. But I went with the exact spec that was in the showroom. This thing is a beaut. It's finding a place in here for now. I'll park it with the other one, surely. Or it might end up my daily driver and put the Bugatti away for a bit. I like to keep them on a rotation, you know, really experience all that they have to offer. I'm not one of these rich dudes who just tosses a car in a shop and never drives it. I like to drive my cars. They can get dirty. They can get rained on. It doesn't matter. However, I don't like to get rained on. Let me get back over here real quick. I'm going to get in the truck. I have an idea. With the rain that's been coming down this afternoon, it's been coming down heavy. I checked the forecast about, I'd say 45 minutes north. You know where that is? You remember where that is? Remember that yellow toy we bought? Let me adjust this real quick. There we go. This should be a good ride height. Remember that yellow toy we bought? The mud toy? Yeah. Well, we're going 45 minutes north where we took the Ford not so long ago. I want to rip with this. I don't think anybody will be up there. From what I understand, it was empty. Messaged one of the dudes who lives near there. He said, yeah, it should be good. Go for it. It'll be slick, though, but there's more mud than last time. So, you know, after harvest season, I've been traveling for over a month now, investing. I've been crazy busy. I'm going to do this for me. The sun's coming back out, so that's good. But the muddy slope should still be quite muddy, quite wet. I'm just gonna enjoy some mudding. I think you guys enjoyed it last time too. That being said, I had announced that this is the last in season 1, and some of you expressed that it was too soon, or you wanted more content of this rich dude and all of his excursions, his ridiculousness, and the crazy vehicles, the crazy spending. I think that if the July 4th special episode teaches us anything, it's that this rich guy is unpredictable, and while it might not be an actual scheduled season episode, anything could happen. I'm gonna use the time to roll out a new series, let those who have enjoyed the Sask series really take it in, and I'll release a few more episodes of that shortly. But our rich guy is not done for a very long time. Not at all. as I'm enjoying playing in the mud right now, we're going to be enjoying other maps. He's going to travel, he's going to spend frivolously, all the things that we've come to enjoy from this somewhat irresponsible but widely entertaining rich fella. Thank you all for watching. This is the last episode in Season 1, Episode 10. Thank you all for subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, and I look forward to continuing this journey as we grow this channel, grow this community, and hopefully have a lot of fun doing so. Take care.